Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. How are you, ladies and gentlemen? Today we will be talking about hobbies and free times. This is a part of module 3 for speaking class. The duration is 90 minutes. The focus is describing interests, leisure activities, and expressing opinions about hobbies. And speaking skills is focus. Yeah. In addition to this, we can also learn listening, vocabulary building, and conversational fluency. Well, let's talk about the introduction. All right, everybody. Before we start talking about hobbies and free times, let's do something fun to warm up. We are going to play a quick game called Find Someone Who. Okay, this is for warming up before we talk further about expressing hobbies and interests here. So in this activity, ladies and gentlemen, you will walk around the class and talk to your friend to find people who match the statements on your paper or on the slide if you don't have the worksheet here. The goal is to get to know each other's hobbies and interests. Here's how it works. You will stand up, walk around, and ask your classmate question like, do you like hiking, or what do you usually do on weekends? If your friend's answers matches the statement, you can write down their name next to it, yeah, or just remember your friend's name. As many people as you can here. Don't stay with just friend, ladies and gentlemen, okay? Move around and try to find different people for each statement. For examples, and the question is find someone who likes hiking. So you need to ask your friends question like, do you like hiking, or are you interested in hiking? And then if they say yes, or he or she says yes, you write his or her name, and etc. Yeah, for other question like, do you like plays musicals, instrument, enjoys watching movies, doesn't like sport, loves cooking or baking, read books in their free times, and etc. So you have got many questions here until um, 30, I think. Right, you can practice it with your friends. And let's talk about how to express and ask about hobbies and interests. Uh, we have done our warming up, ladies and gentlemen, and now let's talk about uh, hobbies and interests. When we talk about hobbies, guys, we don't just say I like music. That's too short. Sometimes students keep saying I like music, I like music, sometimes like that, but it doesn't have a varieties of expressions here. We can make it more natural and interesting actually, using different expression. Something like I love, or I enjoy music. I'm interested in music. I'm really into music. I'm crazy about music. I'm fond of music. I spend a lot of times playing musical instrument, for examples. One of my favorite hobbies is music. I usually spend my free time playing guitar. I find playing guitar relaxing, exciting, fun, challenging. So you need to use this expression as various as possible. Once again, not just I like, yeah. You can use as many expressions as possible so that yeah, your English will be better. And let's take a look at some examples using this expression. I'm really into photography because it helps me express creativity. I'm really into photography means I like photography. I love cooking new recipes. It's relaxing and fun. I spend a lot of time playing badminton with my friends after class. One of my favorite hobbies is reading novels. I find gardening very peaceful. So this is these are the expression to express likes here, or hobbies, activity in spare times. For longer talk, you need to be able to talk about this. Yeah, I mean, spending more times uh, talking about your hobbies and interests. For examples, well, guys, in my free time, I really enjoy playing the guitar. I started learning when I was in junior high school, and now it has become one of my favorite hobbies. I usually practice for about an hour every evening. Playing the guitar helps me relax, and after studying, once again, playing the guitar helps me relax after studying, and also lets me express my feelings through music. Sometimes I play with my friends at small event on campus. I think music brings people together and makes life more enjoyable. Could you speak like this way? Okay, more expression to speak like this? Yes, you can. Okay, you can. The keys is you need to include what, how, I mean how often, okay, what, how often, why, and with whom to focus in the expressing yourself of this longer talk. So you can practice it with your friends or by yourself, even here. You stand up in front of the mirror and I give you template. I provide you with these templates here. So in my free time, for example, I really enjoy playing the guitar, for example. I started learning when I was in junior high school. I usually practice for about an hour every evening, and etc. You can use this template, of course. And there are some collocations related to hobbies and interests. This is very important to be remembered when speaking, ladies and gentlemen. Uh, the first is common verb plus hobby. You can use do, yeah, and it is used for yoga, do gardening, do martial art, do photography, do craft, do volunteering. You can use play for basketball, guitar, chess, online games, piano, badminton, the drums. You can use go for hiking, swimming, jogging, camping, cycling, fishing, traveling, and shopping. You can use watch for movies, TV shows, YouTube videos, documentaries. You can use listen to for music, podcasts, the radio. So podcast is, uh, I mean, listen to is used for podcasts here. Sometimes students say watch podcasts here, but the correct one, the the more correct one is listen to podcasts. Read for books, magazine, novels, comics, article, poetry. Collect for stamps, coins, postcard, art, antiques. Take up for painting, new hobby, dancing, cooking, photography. Take up is something related to new hobby. So you have new hobby. For example, dancing. So you can say, I take up dancing. Or I have taken up dancing recently. Okay. Join. Okay. This is used for club, community, sport team. Yeah, I joined sport team. I joined music class. Yeah, spend times doing something. Spend time with friends, learning something new, something like that. And number two, you could also have expression to talk about enjoyment. I am interested in photography, sport, learning languages. I am passionate about blah 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 blah. Okay, I'm fond of, I'm crazy about, I'm keen on, I get into, I enjoy spending time, I love taking part in, okay, I find pleasure in, okay, I have a great interest in, blah blah blah. You have many expression, guys, which is called also language functions, yeah. So it's important to be remembered and to be used in daily conversation when expressing hobbies. And you can also frequency and time expression like every weekend, every evening, in my free time, in my spare time. I like to once in a while, from time to time. Most of my free time is spent playing piano, playing guitar, after work, after class, before bed. I usually blah 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 blah. So this is related to frequency and time expression for talking about hobbies and interests. And you can also talk about starting or developing a hobby. It means that these are becoming your new hobbies, right? Expression that you can use is like I develop an interest in photography, cooking, writing. So you can say I develop an interest in. Okay. You can also say I get started with. I pick up a new hobby. I pick up new skills. Improve my skills in, you can say that too, in painting, in writing, in coding. Learn how to, for example, dance, cook, play guitar. Get better at, okay, speaking, writing, listening, something like that. Right. And next, talking about feelings or benefits. When you're talking about hobbies, your hobbies related to uh, feelings, yeah, improvement of your feeling, or other benefits like listening to music relieve stress, reduce anxiety, boost creativity like that. Stay active, keep fit, improve concentration, meet new people, build confidence, learn teamwork, express myself through art, express myself through writing, through music, escape from daily routine, find balance in life, feel relaxed while playing music, while painting, while listening to music, something like that. And collocation for asking about hobbies. In addition to stating about your hobbies, you could also ask people to say about their hobbies. Like, what do you do in your free times? What are you into these days? How do you usually spend your weekends? Are you interested in any sport or activities? Have you taken up any new hobbies lately? What kind of things uh, do you like here doing after class? Something like that. Okay, so, next you can practice this, guys. Okay, um, asking and answering about hobbies and interests. What do you usually do in your free times? You can practice with your friends here. You can spend your times um, being with your friends in cafe, in the angkringan, yeah, in resto, uh, talking about your hobbies and interests here, using these questions. Are you interested in any sport or creative activities? How did you get started with your hobby? What do you do to improve your skills and favorite activities? How does your hobby help you relieve stress or express yourself? Okay, and this is exercise that you can do uh, in the is for homework, it can be done in a group or individually. Okay, so you match actually, you fill in the blank here and match with these words, yeah, develop, express, took up, passionate about, join, etc. And here you have more practices, question and answer, but here the focus is also broadened here to embrace the use of WH questions. So in addition to yes and no questions, are you interested in listening to music? You can expand your conversation by asking your friends with WH question, what kind of music? When do you usually listen to it? Who is your favorite? Why? Okay. So you're going to be able to have a lot of practices using these question prompts with your friends. You can do independently. That's all, ladies and gentlemen, for our discussion today. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.